You know what you're doing?
Maybe halfway.
Looky there.
There you go.
There you go. Look at you go, little camper. You didn't put. You want this on me? Quit.
Twice.
That's mean. Lisa,
That's me. I'm mean.
Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So today we are processing the very last chickens and turkeys that we're going to process on this farm. Son and I started this venture a little over 3 years ago now. We started it by ourselves. Over the course of the 3 years, we've had a number of people that have come in and helped us do birds, process birds. David, Ashton, Chantal, Steve, Coral, Cassie. We've had a bunch of people that have come and helped us, but today we're going to finish it up ourselves. We're going to do these last birds by ourselves. So we got 7 of the Jackie roosters. We're going to process them. We've got 7. We got 5 turkeys left. That's a whole other story in and of itself. So hang out with us. Let's process these birds. We're probably going to load some stuff up today. To take a load up to the new farm tomorrow, so we'll show some of that, and just hang out with us for a little bit. Can you get him? So we didn't do a video on this, but a couple weeks ago, Son and I were out of town for a meeting for work, and Ashton came over to do chores one morning, and we had something break into the turkeys. And we ended up losing about 4 or 5, I forget exactly how many it was. So we've only got 5 left. We've sold a number of turkey live birds since we got these birds, but these last 5 that we've got are going to primarily be for ourselves, for family, this coming Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and process them today. We're going to package them up as whole birds. Catch him. Catch him! Get him! We're going to process these as whole birds, and they'll be for family for later on this year. I need to put the camera down and go help Sandra. Y'all tell me all the time she's the one that does all the work.
That's right.
What you got there?
This is Tom.
Tom. Hello, Tom. And then we've also got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 7 of these. These are these Jackie roosters. We had bought them to sell as live birds, and we've sold a bunch of them. How many of these live birds do you think we've sold, Sandra?
We got 25.
Got 25.
And we got 7 left.
And we got 7, and all of them we processed 1 or 2, didn't we?
We processed like 3 of them.
We processed like 3 of them, started with 25, we got 7 left. So we've sold a bunch of these birds as live birds. So we're gonna finish them off today. Process them, we're gonna package them as whole birds, and we'll save them out for this winter for chicken stew. We'll make stock out of them. You know, we can part them out whenever we're ready. You know, we'll have a whole bird. There's just a lot of different things you can do with a whole bird. So it'll be a good value for us. And the ones of these that we've eaten, they were fantastic birds. I mean, they were really good flavor, good texture, and good sized chickens. So,
Can you get this door?
Yeah, I'll get the door. Here I am. She's working. I'm videoing.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Here you go, boy. 4 at a time. My goodness. 4 at a time.
3.
Oh, I thought it was 4.
But I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Golly. Woo. Crazy chickens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. An escapee. I think we ought to let him go. The wild chicken of Charity Park Farms. Oh. The legend of the wild rooster. The legend of the wild rooster. Well, he'll give you a run for your money.
He's a very active rooster.
He's a very athletic young man.
All right. Where's this other goose?
Let's see if we can bring him around this way and back into the cage. All right, I got the door. Hey, hey! The last of the roosters.
So for turkeys, and like I said, we got 5 turkeys. We use the same setup, only bigger cones. We do the dispatch here, then they'll come over here into the scalding tank, scald. Then we'll do the turkey plucking here. They'll go into a cold tub there. We're gonna put some ice in it, and then be able to reach them from the inside, from the tub. So from here, they'll go up on the evisceration table for evisceration, and then they'll go over into another tank. We'll fill this one with cold water as well for final prep, and then they'll come over to the table where we'll bag them, and then we'll shrink bag them with some of those big Texas shrink bags. We'll show those here in a little bit as well. So, but anyway, 5 turkeys, 7 chickens. This shouldn't take us long. We've had plenty of experience at this, much more now than we had on that very first batch. I think that first batch, we done about 30 chickens. We started about 7 o'clock that morning. We were still packaging birds at 11 that night. First time out, you know, is always the toughest. So, took us a long time at first bunch, didn't it? It was awful. All right, we're gonna get to work here. Get these birds done. I don't think we're even gonna price these, are we? We probably won't put a price on them since they're all for personal use. All family. Turkeys are Christmas and Thanksgiving, and then chickens, either ourselves or family. So we're not even gonna price these birds. But all right, get the work done. So real quick tip for you on doing your turkeys after you scald them, and we don't use the shackles. We hand dip them. Gives us a little more control over the bird. Feel like we get a little better scald doing that. Takes a little more time, but that's okay. Does a better job. When you get ready to put these birds in the plucker, go ahead and take the feet and the heads off. Especially if you've got one of these. This is the Featherman turkey, and these birds are going to be, how much do you think they're going to weigh, Sandra?
This one?
Yeah.
He's probably going to be about 15 to 17.
Yeah, okay, 15 to 17 pounds. One at a time. Yeah, dressed. One at a time. Take the feet, take the heads off. You're going to get a better scald, or you're going to get a better pluck. You're still going to have to do, you know, underarms. That's, you know, no matter what you're doing, that's always the way it's going to be. You're going to have to get those underarms typically. But I mean, look at this bird. Hold him up there. Let's get a good look at him. I mean, man, that's a good looking, that's a great looking turkey.
Except for that wing.
Except for that wings, you got a bad wing?
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a bad place on this wing there. You know, again, they're family, so we'll just take that wing off, boom, single winged turkey, it'll be all right. But yeah, those things look good. Good looking birds.
Except for Josh, they don't like the same.
Yeah, our buddy Josh over at Savage Roasters. Last year we sold him a one-winged turkey, and so he was texting us some nasty comments on Thanksgiving Day about one-armed turkey. But anyway, Josh is like family. He can get a one-armed turkey too.
Yeah.
So this one's it. This is the last chicken to be processed on this farm. We're going to shrink bag it up, and like I said earlier, it'll go in the freezer for us or family. And then these are the rest of them. We've got them shrink bagged up. We're going to put them in the freezer here in a minute. But this is the last one.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of sad in a way, kind of glad in another.
It's exciting.
It is kind of exciting. All right, let's dunk that baby. Just zippy time.
And there it is.
So we're done with the chicken processing room, and we were just talking. It's funny how we just have got it really to where we want it, with the equipment and the water and everything, lights, and now we're gonna pack it up and leave it. Well, we're leaving the building, of course, but we're taking the equipment with us. Sandra just said, would you have ever thought whenever we first moved into this place that this is what this building would become? And there's no way. Because initially this building was, so there was the sink over here, the cooktop was over here, there was a wall there, and there was a big sink and freezer on the other side, so we've torn all of that out and redone it and refigured it. So it's kind of added the refrigerators.
This is that wall. That's David's creation.
Yeah, the wall here is David's creation. All the water lines, David helped run all the water lines and tore the wall out, put the lights up and all that kind of stuff. So this has been overall, I mean, it's been a team sport for sure. We couldn't have got where we are and done what we've done without, like I said earlier, a whole lot of people that have helped us. But now we're kind of excited. We get to go to a new place and recreate it, maybe better. I think we've still learned some lessons, and you know, so we got those all those chickens and all those turkeys kind of finished up and put in the freezer. And you know, it's kind of a kind of bittersweet time when we start thinking about lasts, and the last time we're going to do this thing, or the last time we're going to do that thing on this farm, simply because this is where we've cut our teeth. And thinking about you know, moving to a new property is really exciting, and we think that, you know, the lessons that we've learned here are going to translate well there, because we'll be able to, you know, jump start a little quicker and not make some of the mistakes that that was certainly made here. But you know, it kind of brings a point to mind. I heard a fellow talking one time, a guy by the name of Jim Rohn, motivational speaker. He died a few years ago. was big kind of in the network marketing thing. But anyway, he had some good quotes, and Jim always had some real interesting things that he talked about. But he said one time, he said, don't get caught up in thinking about the number of years. That'll fool you. Start talking about, I've got 20 years for this, or I've got 20 years for that. He said, think about number of times. He said, you know, if you think you've got 20 years, you've only got 20 Christmases left, and you've only got 20 Easters left, and 20 Mother's Days, and 20 Father's Days, and 20 birthdays. He said, that's a much sobering thing to think about. And for us, you know, the last time that we're going to do something here is somewhat sobering. But we've got a lot to look forward to. We've been extremely blessed here, and we think that we're moving in the right direction. So I'm going to sign off a little different. I've started watching a lot of Wrangler Star, and he always says something at the end of his videos that I think is very appropriate. Keep us in your prayers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.